We're heading down the road. This is called Dixie Valley Road, and you can see it's paved for now. This is the Augusta Range. You can't really see it, but there's Augusta Peak over here. And then there's Job Peak, that very tall one. This is the Stillwater Range. The valley is formed, or this basin, by these two mountain ranges. To the right is an earthquake zone. The 12th strongest earthquake in the world struck this area, and you will see it more prominent as we go further in. The road will change to a dirt road. So when the pavement ends, the adventure begins. There's a geothermal plant. This was a ghost town. It is considered a ghost town. In the 1900s, 50 families owned ranches here. The ranches supplied many of the local mining towns of Wonder, Hercules, Victor, Fairview. Now pay close attention. See the military vehicles? The military purchased this land in the 1990s, actually the Navy. And NATO uses it as a practice or a bombing range. They're not bombing anymore. However, most of the farmhouses and ghost town structures, or the structures in the ghost town, have been bombed. There are some abandoned houses. There is a cemetery. The school has been moved. There's also a lot of ranching remnants, such as barns, fences, troughs. You're going to see that type of thing out here once we get to the dirt road. But we have about 25 miles till we get to the town site. Originally in 1861, Southern sympathizers during the Civil War named this town Dixie Valley. And it started off as a mining community for borax and other minerals. There are a lot of mines out here and roads that go up. For example, there's a road that goes up to Victor and down to Hercules and back around. But it started off as a mining community, and then when they realized, hey, wait a second, there are springs, there's a lot of wetlands, there's plenty of water, they began to grow alfalfa and crops, raise cattle and livestock, which in turn supplied all the local mining towns. So this was a transitioning town from 1861. It went from mining, and then in the 1900s, farming and ranching. And so we're going to bring you guys, it is October of 2015, a ranching ghost town. What little remains. There's probably about 15 to 20 sites we'll visit, and we'll stop at each one. I'll do EVPs. And there's supposed to be some abandoned tanks out here too. So I kind of wanted to bring my kids so they could play and enjoy themselves a little. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with horse playing. I like to horse play and have some fun and explore too. So all of us can explore and still bring you guys something historic and beautiful between the Stillwater and the Augusta mountain range. And when I get to the town, I'll get more in depth about the history, because I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. I want to give you guys piece by piece as we explore the town. But you can see this area is so remote. There's nothing out here. Nothing. And pretty soon we're going to hit dirt roads for about 15 to 20 miles. But we'll look around. Here's Wonder. This is the back road to Wonder. And it's not a bad road. But I've already been to Wonder, so it's, it's not a bad place to revisit though. Yep. That's the road to Wonder. And you could go up on top and you could see all of Dixie Valley up there from those mountains. So we got a good adventure. It's a family adventure. I'll definitely share it on my site, because I'm telling you, if NATO and the military and the Navy continues to bomb this place, there's not going to be anything left. So I have to do it. I have to do it. Because they're buying up land, they're bombing this place, very little remains. There's a cemetery, and I'm sure that the cemetery's been shot at as well by accident, by jets, and, military practice drills. A lot of bullet casings out here, but we'll see what we can find. This place was built in 1861, and can you imagine how hard it would be to live out here? What do you see? Nothing. So to live out here, everything had to be imported via wagon from other towns, like Wonder. Wonder was huge, 5,000 to 8,000 people, and they had it all, many stores and saloons, but it would be a day's worth trip by horse if you needed goods. Life was hard back here, and people died. And you have 50 ranching families. Some of those ranchers live their days out here, and their ghosts may still be present in this valley. And that's what we're hoping to find. Any sign of spiritual activity meshing with history, scenic beauty in central northern Nevada. This is one of the last frontiers. About 15 miles in, and as you can see, there's nothing but mountains. There's cattle signs everywhere. It's a free range. I don't know what that is out there. Yep. You see a lot of that, and you can see there's mountains, layers of mountains everywhere. Mountains after mountains. During the winter, I was telling Tammy, all these peaks are snow-capped. I've seen winter pictures from other explorers. Beautiful. The problem is we're going to get a bad winter. That's why I decided to do this today, because if I wait till December, may not be able to access this location. They do snowplow it. It is a military area. The government owns this property. You are allowed to walk around. You are allowed to explore within limits, within reason. The abandoned stuff, yeah, you could go in. And that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to get at least a couple EVPs, maybe from a ghostly dog, ghostly rancher, who knows? There are mines. I gotta find, once we get to the town, we can take different roads out to different locations. But we gotta look around, and I just wanted to film some more so you can kind of see where we're at right now. And yeah, I filmed 15 minutes ago and you've seen different scenery than what you're seeing now. And some of these peaks, these taller peaks, have forest. And there's mountain lions and bobcats and sometimes black bear and deer and antelope. So there is wildlife, and this valley is known for golden eagles, which are larger sometimes than bald eagles. And today I'm hoping to get some pictures of some golden eagles. We're almost to the town, and I'm just keeping everyone up to date. I know you watch these videos. I have people that have a hard time getting out hiking, and you guys really live for this, so that's why I do it, for you guys. But I'll keep you posted. I will continue to explore. We're going deep within Dixie Valley, between the Stillwater Mountains and Clan Range. And that peak right there is about 8,000 to 9,000 feet straight ahead. And, you know, it's far off. You can't really see. I can zoom in a little. There we go. Zoom out a little. Now you get to see the details. What do you see? The land of nothingness. Why live in Nevada if you can't enjoy the Wild West? The sunsets, the sunrises, the wildlife, the adventure, the dirt roads, remnants of the past, mines that go for miles. That's what it's about. Haunted locations, UFOs, anything and everything we're gonna soak up today. We're in mid-October and it's almost 90 degrees. It's a sizzler today. Winds are picking up. We got a major dust devil or sandstorm, and there are operable ranches. This is some remnants of Dixie. Downtown Dixie is where the cottonwood trees are. About 5-6 more miles to go. We'll be at Dixie Cemetery, and then we'll explore downtown. Stick volcano there. Used to be a super volcano, probably. Ladies and gentlemen, I decided to take a road up to the mountains because I seen up ahead cottonwood trees. Now normally they grow, sometimes birds carry the seeds and they grow, but these were planted. You can see if you look, I'll slow down for you, you can see there's the cottonwoods on the edge of the mountains. Now you have to look around because each dirt road will take you to an old ranch, a mining site, a mill. You don't know what you're going to find. Now, Tammy was telling me at least this road's better than the ones we took at Meadow Lake. Meadow Lake are brutal. This is soft sand. It's easy on the Jeep. It's not like I'm climbing through dips and It's just a straight road. And a lot of people would miss this because it's such a narrow road. There's plants growing. But I've been in Nevada a long time now. And what I've learned is that every road that goes to the mountains like this holds a secret surprise. So I'm hoping there'll be a mine or maybe a barn and buildings hidden in the trees. If anything, it's an area I can take a break at and get some drinks. But you got to get out and you got to explore. If you come to Nevada, that's what you have to do. Get out of the truck, look around, take some dirt roads, see what you can find. Because I guarantee you'll find things other people may have not seen in years. And put it out there so people can see it. Because these sites will not be here in years to come. I don't know what I'm going to find. This is a road to nowhere. But maybe it's a road to somewhere. Maybe at the end of this road, there's a nice little ranch waiting for us. Nice little oasis. There are springs, there are wells, there are sites to see if you're willing to explore. And there was 50 ranches. 50 families had ranches. Miners had cabins. People lived here. There was a school. There was children. And now it's all abandoned and it's waiting for people like us to expose it, explore it, and see what we can find. And I don't know what's at the end of the road. There's no map, there's no legend saying, hey, you got this, this, and that. Most people just say, you know, come on out here and look around. Take some roads, see what you can see. And I know this road goes to somewhere because those trees were probably planted by a rancher or a miner. And they probably built a mill or some kind of community up here. And so we'll check it out. If anything, I'll go under a tree and get some shade. It was 96 degrees. I need some cottonwood shade. I need it. I need it now. So we'll keep heading down this lonely dirt road. And it's not that bad. There's a few rocks, but like I say, Meadow Lake was horrible. It was 5 times worse than this. The dips, the cliffs. At least this has some small pebbles and you can actually ride on it without a problem. And I guarantee you, I bet my ball sack on it. I bet my ball sack on it that there is something at the end of this road. Because I've learned over the years, roads that go to the mountains and have trees usually have a mill site, foundations, miner cabins, maybe a mine, but there is something here. There is green trees, there are brush, there's foliage. There is something up here, I'm telling you. And we're going to expose it, we're going to find it, and we're going to bring you the first remnants of Dixie Valley. Holy shit, what is that thing? A chipmunk, a desert chip. Look at that thing running. I don't want to run you over. Holy shit. Get away from me. Get away, little guy. I don't want to squish you. I'll feel guilty then all day. I believe there's something up here. Look at that. Those are growing along the edge. Unless the natural springs, because there is a lot of water under, it's groundwater and it's hot springs.
Tire tracks?
Yeah, there's tire tracks. I guarantee you something's here. Oh my God. Maybe some springs, but what do you notice here, guys? That's a lot of green plant life ahead. There must be some kind of pond or... Look at that. I'll zoom in, ladies and gentlemen. The man, see, the thing is, here's the whole thing. I'm going to tell you guys a little something. Take my advice. The man that does not explore is the man that does not reap the rewards. You have to take a chance. You have to be willing to just go the extra mile and explore. You won't see nothing because nothing is by the main road. When it comes to a ghost town, like Wonder, for example, you go for dirt roads for 20 miles. But guess what? Every dirt road leads to a foundation, a cemetery, a grave, a foundation, a mill, a mine. Every road leads to somewhere. And this road was an old wagon road probably in the 1800s. And I see something. Now I see something ahead. I see like ruins or something between the trees. I know there's something here. But I'll tell you what. I'm going to go under a tree and I'm going to smoke a cigar. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to smoke a cigar. I'm going to do something. Because I took this road and I took a chance. Not really a chance. I'm not going to get stuck. But you have to understand, you got to go slow. And it's, you know, you're dealing with a 3-mile dirt road. So if you go back here and there's nothing, the only thing you can do is say, hey, I like the trees and scenery. We need some shade. We need some scenery. We need to get out of the heat for a few minutes and have a cold drink. I need a cold brew is what I need. Some pumpkin spice ale, baby. We'll see what we can find. I see something up ahead. And plus I get to see these mountains up close, which they look a lot different up close. But I'll let you know what we find. It's very green here. There's something back here, I'm telling you. I bet you if we walk around we'll find some stuff. I see something off to the right. Looks like a foundation or maybe a mill site. Wow, pretty cool. I think, guys, I'm going to park in this parking spot up here. We'll get out, walk around.
Pumpkin seeds are falling over.
Great. We're losing pumpkin seeds. Here's some shade, guys. I think I'm going to park here and I'm going to get some drinks anyways. I don't care if there's anything here. It's the principle of just visiting something different here. Look, there's tire tracks here. People park up here. Wow, look at the scenic view, guys.
Ooh, look at that shit.
What kind of crap is that? How's that? Good?
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome.
So people come up here and shoot. There's a bunch of bullet casing over here.
I'm going to hike around and look. We're going to get some drinks. We're going to relax. I'm going to take some scenic photos, and then we'll get back to the main road. I just wanted to see what this forested area is. See if I could find any foundations, or maybe there's a mine back here. Who knows? This road obviously was built for some reason. Wow. Interesting, huh? It's very pretty back here. The shade's nice too, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being able to drive to some shade and